Hello, hello. This is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch. And my producer, Nick. How is it going today, Nick?
It's going good. It's going real good. Things are happening. It's a good day. How about you?
It's going. I'm glad to finally be home. There's nothing better than sleeping in my own bed surrounded by all my damn cats. I got 3 of them now.
Yeah, you've been traveling a lot, with work and with making movies and things
I
like
have.
that. So how's that been, going from city to city and being in different hotels and stuff?
It gets exhausting after a while, but some hotels are great, some are not so great. And over the years, I think I've been in both kinds. That is for sure. I think probably the best hotel I've ever been at, I was in New Orleans, and because of my points and everything that I earned because of work, I was able to upgrade my room to a corner suite. So I was actually in a Marriott on a corner, and it was like all glass for 2 whole sides of the room, and you could look out, and I looked out over the water. It was a pretty amazing room, actually. Wish they were all like that. But yeah, and I've had some so-so rooms. I remember sometimes I take my kids when I travel, and there was one room that we were in North Carolina. Oh my gosh, sometimes I guess in these hilly areas, the tub isn't so great.
Yeah. Ugh.
And yeah, it's just not the greatest. But I have 2 boys, right? And it would be one thing if the tub didn't drain very well, but my one son, he must be the hairiest fucker ever. Of course, he's older. I haven't seen his body in forever. But every time this fucking kid takes a shower, not even a bath, a fucking shower, he leaves goddamn pubes all over the fucking tub, right? It's like everywhere. He sheds like a goddamn dog. And I remember we were in North Carolina, and my older son took a shower before my younger son. Well, my older son goes in there, takes a shower, and comes out. And my younger son goes in, and he's like, oh my God. I go in there, there's fucking, because we had been out, digging in the dirt and mining and stuff like that. Fucking dirt and pubes all over. I had to clean and try to rinse this shit down. And the tub didn't drain very well at all. So
God.
I'm like, hands covered in pubes as I'm like trying to get this goddamn fucking water and pubes down the drain. And I had to yell at my son. I'm like, God damn it, will you trim? Both of my boys for Christmas, I've given them both. Like, here's a clipper. That's not for your face. I've done it to both of them. I'm like, you keep that shit trimmed. I don't want to keep cleaning it out of the bathtub. I get tired of it. And to this day, my older son, he still does it. I'm like, God damn it, will you trim? I don't want to keep cleaning that. And now my younger son.
Listen, for Christmas you get them hedge clippers, okay?
Yes. Yeah, get them goddamn clippers, man. Goddamn clippers. I ain't putting up with that shit. Your girlfriends will thank me. So I'm saving them from choking. So yeah, so if it wasn't for that drainage problem on that stupid tub, it wouldn't have been so bad. But he does that at home too, where he leaves damn pubes everywhere. Oh God. And then there was another place that I was in. It was in Columbus, Ohio, this hotel I was in. And I was there during the winter time, and every time I took a shower, the tub would fill up to just almost all the way up to my knees, depending on how long I showered. And I'm like, oh my God, why is this tub filling up like this? So I go to the front desk and I, tell them and they come and check it out, and they had somebody come out. Turns out that whenever some repairs had happened on the building, I had a bottom floor corner room, and whenever they opened the wall and did some plumbing repairs, they never put insulation in there. So basically there were bare pipes, and it's Columbus, Ohio, and the pipes were freezing.
Oh, my God.
And the water was coming up, and they're like, well, we can move you to another room. Well, I'm fucking lazy. I make no lie about it. I'm fucking lazy. And I'm like, I don't want to move my shit to another room. I'm here for months at a time. I already got all my shit in my room. So they gave me like this jug of antifreeze that you would use for like a trailer. People that have a trailer and you could pour a little of this stuff in your septic so your pipes don't freeze. I would dump that down the tub drain every time I took a shower. I did that all through winter. But you know what? I make it work. But those were the nicer hotels compared to some of them I've been at.
Oh, geez, I bet.
I was at this one hotel recently. Not real recently, but so I had to travel for work, and I don't know why I cheap out. I don't fucking pay for my hotel room, but I still look at it like I am. And I earn points at different hotels. And I was trying to get to a certain point level at this one hotel. So I found a hotel that was close enough to work. I think the room was supposed to be like $80 a night or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, that's not too bad for this area. I mean, around where I live, that'd be good. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Well, I show up, and I should have known right away when I'm standing in line to check in. And the lady asked me for $50 in cash. And I'm like, cash?
Oh, jeez.
Cash? We got a hotel that uses cash?
Yeah, that's unheard of now.
I know, that should have been my first clue. But, there was other people that was in the lobby, and I didn't want to be like, stuck up or anything. But I wasn't going to give them cash because, work is paying for it, and I have to have a receipt. They said it was a cash deposit, and I'm like, well, I don't know when I'm going to get that money back. So I gave my credit card, and they gave me my room. Now, I had asked for their best room because I can always upgrade because of my points level, and I upgraded to what was supposed to be the jacuzzi suite. So I walk in this room. First of all, it didn't look like it'd been vacuumed in forever, right?
Oh, God.
There's crap all over the floor. The bed sheets are stained. The jacuzzi, oh my God, it was horrendous. But it was like you got the bathroom, and then you normally have a wall. Like you got the tub and that, and then you got a wall, and then you got the tub. But this had no wall. Like between the bathroom, like if I was sitting on the toilet in the bathroom, I could literally look over the tub and see the bed. It was like an open.
Oh, God.
It was like an open concept. Thank God I was there alone because. And like right in the middle, you had this tub, and I'm like, okay. And then when I saw the stains on the bed and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm going to see if they can get me a different room. And it was like on the bottom floor. I'm like, I'll see if they can get me a different room. So I go up to the front desk, and I ask the lady, I'm like, do you have a different room available? I said, this one doesn't look like it's been cleaned, and I didn't want to make it like, oh, I'm so much better than your fucking hotel. So I'm like, well, it didn't look like it was vacuumed, and she's like, really? And she just gives me this look, and I'm already thinking, oh, God. So she gives me keys for another room, and it's on a smoking floor. That's another thing with this hotel. Most hotels do not allow smoking anymore, but this one did. So I was on a smoking floor, and I go up and go to open the door, and I have these pictures on my Facebook. I go to open the door, and like on the outside of the door, there's all these words that are carved in the door.
Oh, my God.
Again, Erica's no better than anybody else. So I go in, and I'm like, well, it looks like it's been vacuumed a little more. The bathroom looks a little better. And I don't want to go down and tell this lady again, your hotel shit, right? I don't want to do that. So I'm like, so I go to the local Walmart and I buy like these great big beach towels because they were only $1. They were on clearance. I bought these great big beach towels and I laid the towels all over the bed. I looked, it didn't look like they had bed bugs, but they did have like smashed bugs into the walls, like big centipedes and shit that people had killed, and they were just like smashed on the walls. And I'm like, all right, I can do this. I can do this, right? I can stay here. And I went to bed. I had my towels covering the pillow, had my towels covering me. I slept covered in a towel, and I'm like, I can do this. Got up the next morning. I'm like, okay, I made it. Now I gotta take a shower. It was the coldest motherfucking shower I have ever felt in my entire life. I swear to God, it was ice cold. And it reminded me of some of those, God, there's one self-help guru that like does an ice bath in the morning. That's what it felt like. It was horrendous, but I had to go to work. This was my first day on site. I get out of the shower. And I'm texting my friend Kathy, and I'm like, Kathy, I don't know that I can stay here. I don't know that I can do this. And I'm getting ready. But, now I'm out of the shower, and I'm like, okay, I only have 2 more days. And I made it one day. I'm going to go to work. I said, if I can sleep 2 more days, then I'm fine. And as I'm getting ready, behind the left-hand side of the mirror, this little baby cockroach comes out from the left-hand side of the mirror. And I told my friend Kathy, I texted her, I said, I don't think I can do this. Granted, it's a baby. It ain't a big cockroach. It's a baby, so it looked like a little hatchling or some shit like that. So I'm like, ain't a big fat cockroach getting ready to lay no egg. I'm like, but I don't think I can do this. And then next thing you know, out of the right-hand side of the mirror comes another motherfucking cockroach. And I said, nope. And the thing is, work pays for my hotel. I don't even know why I stayed there, except I didn't want to act like I was better than all these other people staying there. But when those cockroaches came out from behind that mirror, I'm like, oh, hell no. Nope, I am better than this. I can't. Work is paying for this shit. I'm going to move hotels. So I pack my shit and I go downstairs. And then I'm still trying to be kind, right? So I go up to the front desk, and there's these 2 people behind the front desk, and I'm like, you have cockroaches, because I didn't want anybody else to hear me, which I should have been, hey, your motherfucking place has some cockroaches, you need to get in there. But I'm like, they're small, so if you get in there fast, you'll be able to kill them. Clean that room for the next guest.
Well, hopefully they actually did clean it. Jeez. Oh.
Yeah. So that I had to think about, well, did anything get in my ears or any shit like that? No, I still don't know why I stayed there. I mean, quite honestly, it was just I really wanted them points, So. But I could only last a night. I couldn't stay any longer. Oh God.
Yeah, I've had some experience like that. I was in a hotel in Nashville doing a convention, and it was I think a motel. I think it was like a motel. It was like a Motel 8 or Motel 6 or something like that. And I was like, I'll be fine in here. Nope, that was a mistake.
Shit.
And it was like off the highway. Like you couldn't even sleep because you kept hearing the trucks and stuff going through the road at night. It wasn't, and I didn't know this because this was my first time booking the hotel close to the area to where I could drive to do the convention and come back and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll be once again, like, I'll be cheap and save some money and hopefully make some more at the convention. Yeah, I should have just spent more money at a nicer hotel in town than done that. Oh God. Yeah, it was terrible, just terrible.
Cockroach terrible.
Yeah, there were a couple that we found.
Shit.
Yeah, but that was like Saturday night, and like we were leaving the next day, so I was kind of like, I'm just done, man. Like as soon as I got like enough sleep, I just got up, packed my stuff, and then like put it in the car, checked out, and like just left. Yeah. I mean, I went to the front desk and I yelled at them and got pissed off. To the point of like their maintenance guy had to show up and like stand between me and the desk.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it was like, yeah, because like it's one of those things where it's like I don't get mad on certain things, and I mean even then like I'm like he was like it's one of those things where it's like but it was one of those things where like we kept calling them because there were constant problems with the room, and they kept just giving us like Band-Aid solutions for it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it got to a point where I was just like pissed off, and like one Sunday came, and then right before I had to go to the convention that Sunday, I just yelled at them. I nearly pushed over their damn desktop computer or whatever. That's why the guy had to stay between me and the desk.
You were worked up. Damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, it was a whole thing. Yeah. I mean, that was the only time I've ever been pissed off and stayed at it. And also it's kind of my fault. I should have, read the reviews and been a little bit more, careful about where I stayed, and just spent the money and stayed somewhere nicer.
Yeah.
As opposed to save the money and be in a roach motel.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about us trying to save a buck. I mean, it same with me. I should have just, even if I had to pay for it out of my own pocket, just stayed in a better hotel. I mean, I'm up near Chicago, $80 a night. I should have known better,
That's true. That's very true.
Oh God. But no, they're not all like that. They're not all that bad. My last hotel, I was just in California, and that one was actually pretty decent. It was better than I thought it was going to be. It was what are those? A Motel 6, I think that's what they're called. It was actually pretty decent, except I kept, and maybe I'm just stronger than I think, I kept, every time I went to turn the shower on, I would pull their damn thing clear out, and I ended up having to take baths the whole time I was there, because I got tired of asking the guy at the front desk, can you fix the shower? He's probably thinking, well, damn, bitch. You just kind of pull it up just a tiny bit. But I'm used to mine at home where you kind of got to jerk it up a little bit. And I just kept pulling it all the way out. And so, like, my last day there, I took a bath. And I laid that piece I kept pulling out on the side of the tub. And then I just checked out. I didn't say anything.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. But I have to say, probably the worst hotel I've ever been in, it wasn't even their fault. I can't even say it was the worst hotel because of them. It was the worst hotel because of me. So remember the other week I told you I had gone to New York. I went to New York to film that movie, and I used my hotel points, and I was in a very, very nice hotel, the Sheraton, Times Square. So excellent hotel, very beautiful room. Had a great time in New York, and I'm in my room, and I don't know, maybe this is just me. I have kids at home, so, and I have like sheer curtains in my living room. So when I'm at home, I'm constantly wearing a bathrobe and stuff like that. But when I'm in a hotel, there ain't nobody else around. I'm naked most of the time. I'm walking around naked. I don't have a robe on. I sleep naked, all that good stuff. Because at home, I never know when one of my kids are going to come busting in. Mom. Fucking, you're 27 years old. You're 19 years old. Stay the fuck out of my room. But anyways, I told them once, I said, you shouldn't do that. What if I had a man in here? They're like, there ain't going to be no man in your bed. Come on, Mom.
Oh, God, no. Oh.
They did, too.
Your kids are throwing
There
shade.
ain't going to be no man in there. Ain't nobody in your bed. So I'm at this hotel, and it's dark. It's, it was one of the nights I was there. It was towards the end. I was only there for a weekend. And let's see, this would have been, I think, my second night there. Always have white fucking towels, right? And I don't know why they have white towels. So I get out of the shower and I'm drying off, and any women listening to this are going to understand. At my age, you can't always count on when your period's going to start. It could be random. It could be one, I had a period last week and I'm going to have another one. I'm drying off, and all of a sudden, all over this fucking white towel, it was like slaughtering somebody, right? I got blood all over this fucking white bath towel. And then you can't stop it. Because again, sometimes, especially when you first start your period, it's very, very heavy. And I'm like, my God, I'm dying here. So I have to get back in the shower. Well, now I got this white, bloody fucking bath towel, right? And I'm like, what am I going to do with this bath towel? I'm supposed to be here another day. And I thought, well, I'll just kind of roll it into a ball. I kind of put it to the side. I was like, oh, I'll just throw some stuff on top of it. Whenever I check out, leave them with their bloody towel. That's what you get for having white fucking towels, And I go when I film my little part in the movie. So I come back that night, and I'm very tired. It's dark out. And I have, I like to sleep naked. And I take magnesium at night before I go to bed. And if you don't know what magnesium does, one of the things it does is it kind of helps your bowel movements, your body regulate, and it's fine, Well, I meant to take 1 magnesium and 1 vitamin C pill before I went to bed. Got up the next morning, go to roll out of the bed, and I'm like, oh, I think I got to go to the bathroom. Go to stand up, and I just can feel it. Just shit. Just pouring out of my ass. And I'm trying my best to make it to the goddamn bathroom. But the whole time I'm walking, it's like, I can feel it squirting as I'm walking to the fucking bathroom. And this is the day I'm checking out, right? So I get to the shower, and I'm like, I sit down first. I'm like, oh, because at this point I didn't realize I left a trail of shit from the bed to the bathroom. I didn't even realize it. That's how liquefied it was. God. So I sit down on the toilet, and I get up. There is liquefied shit all over this toilet seat. My God, it was horrible. So there I am. First of all, I got to clean myself, and then I got to figure out how to clean this goddamn toilet. This is a nice hotel. I can't leave this fucking toilet like this, right? All I have is those goddamn towels. Those white fucking towels. I'm like, I don't know what else to do, right? So I take a shower, clean myself off first, and then I take these towels and I clean the toilet as well as I can. I'm scrubbing their toilet with these towels, and then I have to go and then I realized I left a trail of shit from the bed to the bathroom. So I'm down on my hands and knees scrubbing this floor with these towels, right? Because that's all I fucking have. I can't walk to CVS and get no cleaning shit. I can't I can't leave it. And I'm one of those people, I always like to pull off the sheets and stuff off the bed before I leave. Oh dear God. Between my period and the shit, it was like a goddamn crime scene in there. Dude,
oh my God.
I'm not even kidding. I'm so embarrassed. I told you I'm never going to date again. So I was like, oh my God, what do I do? I've ruined their fucking sheets. I've ruined their towels. I got blood and shit all over their bathroom, all over their bed. I did all I could. I pulled everything up, and
it was like a snuff movie.
I pulled everything off the bed. I took all the towels. I threw everything in the tub, and I went and fucking checked out. But I'll tell you, you guys better think about that next time you're walking around barefoot in a hotel, because that shit was carpet. And I'm like, I did the best I could with a bar soap and a bath towel, but that carpet needs fucking cleaned, man. Somebody's going to get probably a foot infection if they walk on that carpet with a sore on their foot.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that actually, when we were talking about New York the other day, that was actually in the back of my mind, but I'm like, No, I scarred myself. I didn't think I was ready to talk about it then. But now I think it's kind of funny. But at the time, I was.
Yeah, I'm trying desperately not to like blow up the mic and laugh my ass off right now.
It was bad.
Oh my God.
Bad. And it was a night. It'd be one thing if it was like the Motel 6, but no, this was a Times Square hotel. My God, I could just imagine. And I think I left the cleaning lady. I think I left her $20.
Okay, all right, that's not bad. That's not bad. At least you were considerate enough to be like, yo, I fucked up.
Yeah, I left
Here
her
you go.
something. I mean, if they would have showed me where their laundry was, I would have washed it. But I mean, how do you come back from that? There was no way I could be like, hey, and I couldn't hand it to them, but I did. I had to like put everything in a ball, and I tried to get the cleanest part and like cover the top of it. And I just think, oh, please, dear God, let it be one of those cleaning ladies you see that wear gloves that come in there and just like grab it and throw it in the laundry thing without opening things up. Because no lie, it was covered in blood and shit. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. That bed looked terrible. I don't even know how I slept in it, I'm going to be honest. I was dead to the world.
God. And it probably looked like somebody died in your bed.
It honest to God did. I was like covered. I was covered. The bed was covered. It was bad.
Yeah, that's
terrible. So think about that. Next time you go stay at a hotel, you better hope it's not one I've stayed in. Oh God.
Oh God. Well, I mean, I assume with a high-end hotel like that, I would hope anyways they would be a little bit more diligent in cleaning their rooms.
Yeah,
but
probably not.
I don't know.
They really need to shampoo that carpet. I'm going to be honest. I mean, it was a dark colored carpet, but I knew where I shit because I had to clean it up. So.
There's just a sudsy trail of this bar of soap and the towel. Just you try to like do your best there.
Like, I can't leave this. It's not like I can just check out. I can't. It's terrible. I can't leave it like this. God damn.
Jeez.
I've never had anything like that happen before in my life, and I felt fine because then I had to fly home, and I was worried. I'm like, am I cleaned out now? Because I got to take this flight home. But everything was fine. I actually ended up driving home, but that's a different story. But yeah, so that was probably the worst experience I had in a hotel, and it wasn't even the hotel; it was me.
Yeah,
can't take me anyplace nice.
Apparently, yeah. That's rough. That's really rough. I mean, at least, once again, you're in a hotel. They could clean everything if and hopefully they did. So
well, yeah, I'm sure somebody had to have noticed those towels. If not, when she picked them up, when they emptied it, I'm sure they were like, "What the fuck? What room did this come from? Somebody die up there?"
Yeah. Yeah, I filmed a horror movie or two in a hotel room, and we've messed up some towels. So they always get mad at us, and they always end up charging me the damage fee for it. I'm just like, they're towels. You can get 20 of them from Walmart when you go across the street.
Well, and they're always the white towels because they throw a shitload of bleach in there. Is what they do. They put the laundry detergent and a shitload of bleach. So yeah, I'm quite sure you didn't ruin their towels.
Yeah, but yeah, that's just how the hotels are. Like if they see anything ruined like that, they'll always charge you the damage fee or whatever it is, the 20 or 30 or $40 extra, it is for the hotel. Yep. So, it's weird, but yeah.
But next week, so we'll see how that goes. Since work really doesn't limit where I stay, I think I'm going to stay at a hotel this next time. A hotel, I know. I meant to say casino. I'm getting tired. But I think I'll stay at a casino because they don't limit. I got $1 limit, which is pretty high because I drive. So yeah, I think I might stay. There's a casino that is only about 35, 40 minutes from where I'm going to be working, so I think I might stay at a casino. We'll see if they'll let me expense that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you get bored, you can always go downstairs and play slots and get free drinks.
Oh, now you know why I'm going to stay at a casino on work's dime. Shit, they'll pay for my food, too. I'll be down there drinking, eating, barely make it to work the next day.
And usually the casino hotels have really nice buffets and restaurants in them anyway. So, I mean, you're good to go.
I'm going to try. I won't know unless I try it and see if they'll let me expense it. Let's just hope I don't ruin some towels at this place that I won't be able to go back.
I hope that doesn't happen again. That's that's rough, man.
But now I know. Make sure you don't take too much magnesium. That was my problem. I'll blame that. The other times I shit myself may not be the magnesium. That was something else, but that's a story for another time. I think I got a problem.
Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I guess that's all we got for this week's episode. If you have any questions for Erica, anything sexual in nature, any ideas, any tips or anything like that, make sure you email her at ericadyerpodcast@gmail.com. Also, we're on Instagram at ericadyerpodcast, on Twitter at ericadpodcast. All the links should be in the description of this podcast or video you're, consuming. But any parting words, Erica? Any
Just don't walk around barefoot at the hotel. That's about all I can say. You never know who stayed there last.
Or who.
That's right. That's right. You never know.